Good morning.
Morning. It's still early. We went to the dew point way over there, and then said wait for a while. We went over here.
So we're at the ferry. The first ferry that we went to was overloaded, so we had to go to a different ferry. So we're waiting because we've got appointments at the hospital today. We've got 6 appointments. So it was a really early start, and now we're just waiting for our ferry. And things aren't going well for Darren. He's already having seizures. Fortunately, we're going to the hospital to see the neurologist, so hopefully they'll have some answers for him. So I don't know if you remember, a while back the kids had a bunch of testing, so today's the day that we get the results from all the testing that they did.
Once all these come off.
Once all they come off, then you're going on?
Yeah, and then it's exciting.
Do you guys like going on the ferry? What's the best part of the ferry?
Food.
What if we don't have food today?
I like food. Healthy and snacks and slugs.
And here we go. Onto the ferry. We're on the ferry. It's super loud, so it's bothering Laura with her sensory issues. We're waiting for the elevator. Darren's having a rough day.
We are watching this.
What are you watching, Laura? What is it?
Kung Fu Panda 3.
What?
Kung Fu Panda 3.
Kung Fu Panda? Was it a good movie, Dean?
Yeah. More windy.
Is it windy?
Yeah.
Is it beautiful out here?
Yeah. So beautiful. I need like something to hold my glasses.
Like what?
This. Like a screwdriver.
A screwdriver? Are you going to screw them onto your head?
My glasses.
Onto your head? That's craziness. What do you see?
A boat.
Is there boats?
A mountain. We're going to walk around the ferry a lot of times.
How come?
Because we can do exercising.
Oh, you've got a lot of energy today.
Yeah. Have lots of energy to walk around. Over there.
What are you looking for, Savannah?
Yes?
Have you found any yet?
No. Sharks.
You're looking for what?
I saw whales.
Oh, we're looking for whales.
I'm looking for...
And we're on the other side. Now time to make our way to the hospital. Hey, come over here, please.
Huh?
Over here, please. So that was exhausting and a lot of information to take in. So I'm going to kind of give you a little brief rundown. So 5 of our children have a chromosome deletion, which they are the only known children to have that deletion. So when they're looking at different things for the kids, it's really hard because they have nothing to go on for them because they are the only known ones with that deletion. So they're still investigating because there is a group of 7 of them and there's some overlapping conditions, so they're wondering what they're missing and how it all plays in, being they have some overlapping conditions. but only 5 of them have the chromosome deletion, and they don't have any reference on that chromosome deletion. So that's why we're doing so much investigation. So their MRIs, we had their MRIs and nothing has changed on their MRIs. Darren does have Dandy Walker variant, which we knew that ahead of time, so nothing's changed there. Dean also has some variations in his brain, some anomalies, but not to the extent of Darren's. So they also had their cerebral fluid drawn, and they were testing for the, gotta take a look at my notes, neurotransmitter metabolites. Dean and Darren were both low on one of the neurotransmitters. So they don't know the significance of this, so that's going to get transferred over to the metabolic doctor so that she can do some investigating, and she will get back to us with her findings regarding that. So Dean's also been having problems with his swallowing, so he does have a swallowing disorder, and he also has problems with chronic constipation. So they're going to refer him to a GI doctor to see if they can figure out what's going on and help with the chronic constipation. He's been on various forms of laxatives and different things to help with the bowels for years, and he keeps getting constipated. It's just chronic for him. So they're going to see if the GI doctor can help him with any of that. They've also want all the children to get their hearing tested. So they all have problems processing what's said, so they're going to, and they've had their hearing tested before, but they want to retest it just to see if there's any changes. And for the seizures, so they're still trying to determine what type of seizures they're having, and they've done different EEGs, and they're trying to actually capture a seizure on the EEG. So they're going to be doing some more EEGs with them. That's where they put all the wires on their head, and then we can see if we can capture that. And because Darren's seizures are so bad right now, he's being referred to an epilepsy neurologist, because the neurologists all specialize in different things. So he's actually going to be seen by an epilepsy neurologist, and they're going to do some workups on him a little bit faster to try and determine what's going on. Lorelei has been seeing a neuromuscular neurologist because she has all the problems with her muscles. So they've been doing a bunch of tests, and they did find some discrepancies, but nothing significant. There's this study of the genes is just so new, and they're learning so much more that it seems like they find something, and then that just leaves more questions. They're also they want Lorelei to get an orthotic for her foot, because her one foot is getting more and more pronounced how much she turns it in. So they're going to get her into orthotics to try and help that out, and that might help with the fatigue, because she gets fatigued quite quickly. So they're hoping that straightening out the way she walks will help with the fatigue. Laura's also been tremoring a lot lately. Don't know if you've noticed, but her hands shake quite a bit, and sometimes it's quite hard for her to do things like even getting something off of a shelf is really difficult. So they're going to do some blood work just to ensure that her medication levels are at the right level, so that that's not contributing to the tremor. So for Jacob, they're going to send him and Lorelei both to a cardiologist to have their hearts checked out, because they're wondering if some of their episodes might be more fainting as opposed to seizures. So there is seizures that look like fainting and vice versa. So they just want to rule out that they don't have a heart condition on top of everything else. So they're going to see the cardiologist, and we will see what that person has to say. They're not thinking that there's a heart problem, but they just want to rule out everything. Just because the children are so complex, they just want to make sure that they aren't missing anything. They're also going to send Savannah for another MRI. They want to do an MRI of her spine, because she also has some constipation issues, and they're wanting to rule out that she doesn't have a spinal issue that's complicating the constipation issues. So they're just, like I said, making sure that they aren't missing anything on the children. It's really hard when you're dealing with 7 such complex children that they're all full siblings. So they're wanting to make sure that they're not saying, oh, your brother has this, so you must have it, or your brother didn't have this, so you must be okay. They're wanting to make sure that they're treating each of them as individuals and really making sure that they've investigated everything for each individual child. So that's the brief rundown of our 4 hours of appointment. Like I said, it was crazy and there was just so much information. So really, we didn't get any answers. We've got more questions and we've got more tests, but they are slowly working their way through, and hopefully they'll figure the kids out. They're thinking a lot of it is just their genetics, and we're going to just have to deal with each of the symptoms as they come along. And because Lorelai and Dean have been regressing, they're just trying to figure out, is there something else going on that's causing the regression, and they don't want to leave something just assuming that it's the chromosome deletion, if it's something that could be treated so that they aren't having that regression. What are you doing?
I'm all done.
Is it hot?
Yeah.
Are you guys cooking?
Yeah. I'm hungry.
You just had a snack.
Mommy's so stuffed.
Yours is stuffed and she's hungry.
It's hot.
How long have we been waiting for the ferry?
An hour, 2 hours. That's what it feels like.
You feel like 24 hours?
A lot.
A really long time in the hot, hot sun?
Yeah.
How long have we been waiting,
I
Sean?
don't have any.
It's over 2 hours now.
I was right.
So that 2 hours has been in the hot, hot sun. We're just cooked. We're done and want to get home.
4.
Now you have 4? Good job.
It's packed.
Is that what you want?
Yeah.
What do you like best about it?
The ship.
The ship? Good, Darren? Like it?
So now it's 5 plus or minus 1.
4 and 6.
4 and 6. Okay. Keep going. Who's gonna get it? Who's got a 4 or a 6? Okay. Now what is it, Jake?
6 plus 1. 7.
Or 6 take away 1. What would that be?
5.
Okay, do you have? Oh, it's a race.
You're playing, Jake.
So now it's 9.
7. 8.
9 take away 2. 9 take away 2.
7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
Is that the name of it?
What number are you going for, Savannah?
5. 5.
Okay, keep going.
5. I got this many.
Yeah.
5. 5. No. 5.
Who's gonna win?
I think Samuel. 5. 6.
You won.
Yep. I did.
Problem when people park too close to a handicapped vehicle.
And we're back home. What a long and exhausting day. All the kids are asleep in the van, so it was time to get them in and get them to bed.
I'm sleeping too.
No, you're not. You're driving.
Oh, okay. I'm driving. Never mind.